Hi everyone. So here I have my my lizards. They're all in here, and what I basically did is, as you can see, they're right there. There's a few others in there, and what I did is I made these holes um, in this thing, and then I cut out the top of the lid, and I put a screen, and then I put duct tape to prevent the flies from coming out. Because what I did is basically I grabbed this uh, fly trap here, and I could open it and see. You can see in there. There's already some flies. It's obviously disgusting, right? So pop fly trap, but it's open because it's an attractant. Flies are going to be attracted to this. They're going to want to get. They want access to that, and I just took this out because I don't need it right now. But these can actually be installed right here. So basically, if I made a bigger hole and glue this on there, and I put some silicone around it, so if I do the same thing here, the flies will basically go in there and they won't be able to get out. And then they'll fly in here. They'll eventually fall down and the lizards will eat. And this is what I was talking about as far as the gecko habitats that you might have. You know, all you have to do honestly is have some type of bait to attract the bugs. At night you could actually have the night light, and basically anything that's attracted to the light at night will actually go into the cage. And you know, honestly, when they're done eating or you need to clean it, you know, I would clean it at night when everything's like colder. But you could open this anytime and let the flies out anyway. You know, it's free food, so if they get out, it's don't worry about it. um you know, the attractant's there, the bug attractant. And I know this looks kind of ghetto in here, but this is the best that I got right now. And honestly, I could already see that I need a bigger type of setup. I would prefer to have it at least 5 foot tall with these with the like a walk-in type of habitat for them, with the same idea, fully concealed with maybe a screen, so I could walk in there and clean for them and have some plants in there where they could run up and have a little bit of fun and entertainment. Right here, they're basically caged up like animals, and they are, but you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's a quick preview of and prototype of my idea. And I actually did it months ago, but I stopped. And I won't go into that, but this here is what I have right now. And this, I believe, like, you could use it for anything. If you're breeding fish, you could have a fish tank leveled, and the flies will get in there with just to smell the fish. And it could have the water socket type of thing. You know, like well, everyone knows what that is. It's like one of these can be installed into the plastic, and whenever you want to drain out the water, all you would need to do is take, you know, allow some of the water to come out to drain it, and then, you know, just pour new water in to keep the fish from, you know, having polluted water, right? And then it'll be an unlimited supply of food, just with the smell of the fish. And I was also thinking about creating a fly trap that would be floatable. So whenever the flies go in there, they will just fall in the water like normally they would, and the attractant will just be like there somewhere inside of the fly trap thing, and it'll be like a cup just sitting on top of the water. And then if you had fish that like uh, flies or whatever, they would just go up and eat them, you know. and then whenever they come in there and whenever they land on water, they would just eat it. So that's the concept here. And yeah, it's a small little prototype. I'll do like a closer view on it. See, all it is like a water bottle things, and yeah, and the crickets in there. I mean the lizards. I'm sorry. So yeah, I hope it works. If I catch any flies in there, I'll make a new video, and I'll show you guys, you know, a video with the flies and all that, so you guys can see. But that's a good way to keep animals fed, especially if you're breeding them. Because think about it, this right here can be like your back wall, and you could put a big screen on it, or something like that, and protect them. So whenever you come out, you know you have your whole setup right here. And some people that are breeding like bearded dragons and all kinds of other reptiles and snakes and stuff like that, I mean, you're talking about hundreds of, and if not thousands of dollars of money that you're making just from this alone. So there's people out there doing this big time. So yeah, this is just an idea that I had, and I would be very careful if you do decide to build one, because you know you have to wear gloves and proper sanitation, and you have to be highly educated. You know, at least wash your hands if you do build one, make one, because you don't want that water either to fall down, and then for the crickets to drink it, it could be fatal to them. Even this is not really set up right, because a cat could come and try to eat the lizards, and you know it needs to be elevated, or it needs to be a little bit more protected. But this is just a prototype, so this is, you know, right now this is, I'm just testing the waters, and obviously, you know, they're gonna love it because it's gonna be it's outside, it's natural for them, they're gonna get sun exposure. Hopefully not too much. That's why I put the wood in there, so if they get too hot, they could go on the bottom and kind of get the sun off of them. But I would wish or hope to you know, have one of these and have like a water hose, and maybe run it somewhere in the backyard, somewhere where it's shaded, like over there where the sun doesn't go. Or in a box where the sun does not hit at all. And this is the other fly trap that I made, and I already caught some. I made a video for that. But and then if they want the sun, the lizards would just come back and, you know, through the water hose, and then have where the sun exposure is at. And the pipe or the water hose can actually be ran down the ground, especially if they can't chew through it. But see, these are tests that need to be performed and done. But anyway, going back to this is just a simple, like one huge fly trap. If you could just think about it like that, like you would see here. But see, like the lizards are in here, in metaphorically speaking, right? But the bait is over here in one little corner, so the flies are still attracted to this bait. And then the lizards are in there. So once they get trapped in there, there's no going out. They fall down. And if I had fish in here, you know, and the fly bait attractant was like up here hanging somewhere, like a little, like